All right, I want to start this video before I do any other videos on doing a payment verification or payout verification. So one thing that I always had issues with was when I found new people to follow online, um, I just couldn't find proof that they actually were making the money that they claimed they'd been making. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not a six-figure trader, uh, not even close. Um, However, I have made some money out of the market, and I want to show you um, proof and show you some things to watch out for when it comes to actual videos like this. So this is my Lucid account, and as you can see, I've taken 5 payouts off of Lucid here, off different accounts. Okay, $2,000 each. So one thing you should always make sure is that when you see websites that are preloaded like this, always tell them to just refresh the website. Okay. Um, the big thing with this, it's taking a really long time for me to refresh, and then you can make sure. So the reason for this is that what you can do as uh, an influencer is you can actually change these values. So I can make it $10,000. Bam. Okay. So now I can be like, oh, look at, I've made $10,000 in this account. I am, I'm rich. I got all this money in the world. Okay. But the problem is that once you refresh the website, it goes back to the way it was. Okay. So you can see it's right from the actual Lisa website. Okay. They are being refreshed. Okay. And you can see status has been paid. Okay. So based off Lucid itself, let's put $10,000 American there. I take everything on Canadian, but $10,000 American. Lucid keeps a percentage. So for every 2,000 that comes out, it's about $1,800 American. So about $2,400. Um, so that's Lucid. My Fund of Futures, I only did uh, 2 payouts before I just basically the account got wiped and then I moved on. But as you can see, I've taken about 6,900 bucks American. Oh, well, four or 7 grand when you actually add it up, American. And you can see you can do the same thing. To be honest, I haven't even tried on here, but I'm sure I can. I can just go on here and yeah, look at that. I have now made $103,000 on my payout. Look at that. I am rich. Okay. I refresh, it's back to normal. Okay. So you can see the actual modified futures website, refreshing. Okay, so about 7 grand there. Um, and then on Wise, because Top Step doesn't show uh like everything from day one because they had the new portal. So this is Top Step. Everything goes through Wise. Um, and I want to see if I can do it on here too because I've never tried. Do look at that. I have now made an obscene amount of money. Look at that. Okay. Again, you refresh it. Okay. So you can see on Top Step, I have made, this is where I made the majority of my money. Starting from my first ever payout of March 14th, 2025. That's my first ever payout in trading period. And then you can see that I have taken a decent amount of payouts. Okay. Um, when you actually do the math, and feel free to look at the video and do the math yourself if you want to verify. But when you do the math, I have taken out uh, in Canadian $64,237.85 from Top Step. Okay. My funded futures, when you convert it to Canadian, because this is American, I've taken out $9,601.72 Canadian. And then Lucid, again, when you convert it, To Canadian, I've taken out $11,178, um, with a total of, rather than just type in all in and do it all over again, of 89, or sorry, $84,794.37. Um, so that's where we're at on payouts. Again, like nothing spectacular. You're not seeing the $1 million payouts that people are posting. But I just want to show, like, make sure full disclosures out there on the, I have made payouts. I have taken money out of the market, and to show you like the things to watch out for when you are seeing videos of people showing broker statements. Um, you can do it on anything. Uh, I mean, not even gonna lie, like I don't even know. Uh, I'm sure I could probably do it even off of, if I take this. This is gonna be page source. I wonder if I could even do it off this. Uh, Okay, so it doesn't let me do it off this. So that's good at least. I'm sure there might be a way. But I always tell people make sure that they refresh their accounts. If I'm watching a streamer, I'm just telling them, hey, refresh. Refresh your page, show us the actual address bar, because that's what matters. And yeah, this is what you have to watch out for, okay? So very short and sweet video. Um, but I figured before I start posting out other videos showing some tips and tricks, I want to at least verify that I have withdrawn the money from the market using these tips and tricks I'm going to be showing you guys. Okay, so if you do like the content, please feel free to subscribe. I do this a lot for myself just because I like to share the information, and if people want to watch it, that is great. Um, so I do appreciate any support that I do get. All right, so I'll see you in the next video.